G'day guys and girls, and welcome back to our little channel, Goodies Beer Reviews. Beautiful, cloudy afternoon here, Friday, thank Christ. I've been doing a lot of Monday to Fridays lately. I wish I was due to go away this weekend. But I got today Pirate Life. Let's get back to what this channel's about. The birds chirping, the sun's out, Friday afternoon, beer, Pirate Life. Japanese style lager. Roy, our wildlife man who is a subscriber, one of the OGs of this channel, I think had this. Japanese style lager in a big 500ml pint. I think 473ml is a standard sort of pint. But this is 500ml can. Black label, red writing, black top. Looks slick, looks sick, looks legit. A bit of a rhyme there. Comes in 2 standard drinks. Got to be 18. Lots of warnings. This is done by Pirate Life, I think. Yeah, made in Australia by Pirate Life Brewing, Port Adelaide, South Australia. On the top, it's got a lot of information. It's got filter, can, obviously, recycle, Pilsner, mill, mash, rest, runoff, boil. Around the top, see? That's your hops, the Wakatao, spin. Okay, we'll spin it. Really yeast, ferment, chill. So this is probably the brewing process, which it sounds real fun and interesting. I've given it a tip, I've given it a swirl. I'm excited to get this in the glass. Look, I'm thinking it's going to be a lager. It's not going to be too hoppy, obviously. And, people say lagers are boring. Very nice 2-stage crack on the can. Let's get this into the glass. Pirate Life Japanese lager. So, you think it'd be like a Asahi or something like that? Very clear. Very nice looking beer. Don't you think? That's a nice looking lager. Sorry, I'm ABV 5 because I'm getting slack here. It's been a while. It's been a hot minute since I've done a beer review. And I'll tell you why. Because I've been busy. Very nice looking, very clear, very carbonated, not much head. It does disappear. Let's have a quick sniff out of this big, bad bitch of a beer. It smells like Tooheys Extra Dry, but it does have this is going to sound weird because I'm not, clear smell. A very direct, clear smell. Very lagerish, very, not much aroma coming off it, but it's a very nice looking lager. Look, lagers are great. Hot drinking weather beers, I put it down to humidity, Australia, all that crap, But I've been loving my hoppy beers lately. Must be. I just love them. I just love the craft. Cheers, everyone. That's interesting. It tastes a bit ricey, if that makes sense. A bit ricey, a bit wheaty. It's quite a nice beer. It's quite a nice lager. One of the neighbours coming home across the road. I think he does the Google Maps and something like that. There's always cameras on top of his car, unless he's just a extrovert who wants to watch everyone. That's nice. I got this from Liquorland, I think. Don't quote me, but I think it was Liquorland. I think it cost about $11 or $10. But, you're getting a pint. You get nearly 2 beers out of it, so to speak. 2 middies. I'll tell you, it's cheaper to drink at home these days if you're going to have a beer. It's getting crazy when you go out and spending, Like I remember I was at the club the other day, the local club. And I caught up with someone down there, and I think a schooner of stone and wood and a Coke Zero was $13.10. This is what gets me. If you can feed yourself pretty much, and you could make a meal out of $13, I don't care if it's Australia or not, $13, you could throw something together like a bit of pasta, a bit of mince, or, you could throw a meal together, couldn't you? For $13. You could even do a spag bowl. You wouldn't have much, but Do you know what I mean? Meat's expensive here if you like meat. Mate, even watermelon here, I got a bit today, and I think it was $3.90. So say $4 a kilo. So a little slice of watermelon, say 2 kilos, it's fucking $9. You take out a home loan for it. $9 for a bit of watermelon. I mean, come on. That's what shits me. But you can buy, like, 2 T-bone steaks were on special for 20. This is what got me IGA. And I don't talk about meat too much, but I'm not a huge meat eater anymore. But 2 T-bones at $20.99, had $20.99 a kilo compared to the butcher, which was probably $36, $37, $40 a kilo. So you're looking at nearly half price. And these bigger corporations and organisations are cutting out the smaller ones. And I get that, but on the smaller businesses, it's harder to... I support them. I went to the butcher the other day and I bought sausages, rissoles, and just a couple of things here and there. Just the cost of living in general. Anyways, I won't ramble on too much. We'll stick to the beer. If you see this and you like a lager, give it a go. I think it's a very nice beer. Pyrolife can be very hit and miss. And when I say hit and miss with Pyrolife, they completely, like, if you're a sniper in Pyrolife, you'd take out probably 8 or 9 civilians before you got your target. And you'd class that as just being bad. But then when you hit that one, they do some really good beers. But this is very sessionable, even though it's like 5%. That's your standard lagerish. I reckon you wouldn't want a lager below 5% really if you want a bit of a tang to it. I've had my eye out for some new crafties around here, but there hasn't been much. I've literally been working my not-so-little butt off. I've been Monday to Friday pretty much at the moment, and I'm going into a rotating roster coming up. Geez, what else can I say? I'm tired at the end of the week, I can tell you that. Like, seriously, guys and girls, today, I think your brain just knows, even if it's not Friday and you're working a rotating roster, you just know it's that end of the week and you start mentally, I think, winding down. And you just go, thank God. But yeah, lots and lots of training, lots and lots of on-the-job stuff, lots and lots of getting my head around systems. And it's like any, I think, new job you start, isn't it? You just feel like you got to settle in. You have a couple of days. I had a couple of days there where I thought, what am I doing? But you just, I know what I'm doing. I know where I'm going. I thought, put it like this. I think I'm at this stage in my life, and this is where I think most people, I'm a bit older. Biggest advice to younger people, have a plan. Try and have a plan and stick to it if you can. And I think these days there's a lot more support around look, it's not a perfect world, it's not. But geez, I think there's a lot more support around now than there was back in the day. Back in the day, if you were stressed, or they just tell you, oh, that's bullshit, fucking harden up and pump up, and you got looked upon as being weak. These days, if you don't know something or you need help, put your goddamn hand up, men. Put your hand up, whether it be at home, whether it be at work, whether it be in your private life, whether it be, put your hand up. Ask for some goddamn help. And I'll tell you what, if you don't get it, you probably kick a few rocks around, but at least if you get to talk to someone or get to have a yarn, you know? Having a yarn, I reckon that's the best thing. It's one big thing I promote with kids. It's the one big thing I promote with adults. It's the one big thing I promote with anyone I meet. Come and have a yarn. Get your problems out. We're adults, you know. Young men, older men, middle-aged men. It's funny, you know, you go from being the youngest in the room where, I'm 20 or I'm 30, or I'm the youngest still. And all of a sudden you blink your eyes and they go around the room and they're the oldest. And the trainers are younger than you. And you're like, where'd those years go? But I'll tell you, a fella, and his name was Adam. Ads is a fucking good bloke. And he's just such a nice, really likeable, easy-going Chad, like a good dude. And he's like me, just bro, like fucking why get angry, man? Like just chill, take your mind off things, let's get through it. And you get through that period, and you know what? You're all right, Kings. You're fucking all right. Life for me at the moment, I've got a shit load of bills. I've got a shitload of things I've got to pay. Sometimes I wonder why I even go to work, and I work and earn a wage, and it's all gone. And you've got to budget for food, you've got to budget for bills, and I've got a goddamn teenager. Anyways, love each other, take it. If you see this, give it a go. If you see it, buy it. If you see it, yeah. If you like a lager, give it a crack. Look, I wouldn't probably buy it again. Just quickly before I go, I got a carton of, I think it was Cooper's, because it was on special for $40. It was marked down because someone kicked it or had a bit of damage to it, a bit of trauma. And I got the carton for $40. I think it was the Cooper's. It wasn't the 3.5 in the sort of, unfiltered beer. It was the low carb Cooper's. And you know what? A couple of them each night. It does the trick. Why not? A couple just to wind down. You don't wake up to fucking, how you going? You got to function. Anyways, I'll see you at the next one. And it won't be too long. I promised to upload on the weekend. Love each other, take care of each other, be kind to each other, and I'll see you at the next one. Giddy up, cheers, and yeah, pirate like lager, Japanese style. Konnichiwa.